I don't care if you have to throw yourself under the wheels of that plane to keep it from taking off. Make sure my package is on it.
I would be really upset, too, if my boyfriend bailed on me with that lame excuse. Had to go look at an apartment.
His house burned down. My whole filing system is out of order. Why can't you just stay away from my desk?
Because you only show up to work when you feel like it, and I'm getting kind of sick of covering for you. Why do you even bother?
Because I'm starting to think it's pretty cool. And I especially like the fact that it means so much to you now that your future is tied to me. So every time that you hit on Johnny, I guess I'll just have to work a little bit harder to make sure your dream is crushed. Kate Howard's office. Johnny! Oh, what perfect timing.
I can see you right now. I'm calling you from my new place.
You can see the office from your new apartment? Mr. Spinelli was defending my honor.
Yeah, we have another name for it. Assault.
The assault was on Miss Muir and her proud ancestry. She was bludgeoned with ignorance and demeaning stereotypes.
Exactly. The man was a hateful bigot. He got what he deserved.
Well, good. I'm sure the citizens of Port Charles will now rest easy knowing that dangerous criminal is off the streets.
I want Mr. Cassadine released immediately.
If you'd let us do our jobs.
You mean arresting the wrong people? Jumping to conclusions? This is absurd.
Look, even if there had actually been a solicitation, why does he assume that Nicholas was the one paying for sex? Huh? Why couldn't it have been the other way around?
They think you're a hooker. It's ridiculous.
It's not as bad as having some racial slur thrown at you by some ignorant jerk.
Well, that ignorant jerk will think twice before he does it again. Spinelli knocked him out with one punch.
Usually the jackal is somewhat inept, but this time I had right on my side.
It's still assault.
You're not actually going to prosecute him.
You can't go around punching people, Spinelli.
I'm the offended party here.
If the victim wants to press charges...
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
Alexis paid me a visit earlier. She asked me to try to convince Sonny to give up custody of Christina.
She came to Carly, too.
Right, and Carly refused. Alexis already told me. She also told me that she believes that Carly never intended to keep the boys away from Sonny, that it was all part of their mutual dysfunction.
Really? What else did she say?
Oh, that it's inevitable for Sonny and Carly to get back together.
Oh.
It's not the first time I've heard this, Jax. It's no secret that Sonny and Carly have a unique attachment.
Well, unhealthy would be more accurate.
Right, the hardest kind of break. Jax, it's also no secret that you and Carly have been under a lot of stress. And look, I'm asking you to be honest. For me and for yourself. If your marriage is in trouble and Carly is on her way back to Sonny, we need to figure out together what we're going to do.
Thought I'd see you at the police station today.
Yeah, I didn't pick up the message from Mac on time.
Well, in case you're wondering, the investigation into Michael's shooting has been officially closed. Ian Devlin acted alone. Michael was hit by a ricochet bullet.
Well, not that it matters to you, because, you still think it's my fault that Michael got shot. That's why I'm not allowed to ever go anywhere near Michael or Morgan again. I don't even know why you came by to tell me that the cops closed the investigation, since legally Michael and Morgan aren't my sons anymore. I signed them away, did exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, that was such a noble sacrifice.
You don't know how hard it was for me to do that.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what it cost you, Sonny. It cost you a business that you don't want anymore. You couldn't give up Michael and Morgan for their own good. Jason had to buy their freedom by taking over when you didn't want to play mobster anymore.
You wanted to share life with me. You wanted me to adopt Michael. You wanted to have children together. Morgan wasn't an accident. We chose to have him. And I was a great father. For how long? How many years? You were fine with it? Until Michael got hurt. Now I'm a monster for whatever reason.
Michael was shot.
I know he was.
He was shot by someone who was trying to kill you. And if it didn't happen that night in the warehouse, it was going to happen another time. That's what I did, Sonny. I loved you so much, I ignored the danger.
It's not love to take my children from me. It's not love to back me into a corner where I can't have a life or a future unless I sign away my sons. What you did was, you know what, that's one thing, but what Jason did is unforgivable. He backed you and gave you the power to take away my sons. That's unforgivable.
He did it because I was going to take Morgan and run.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that you didn't want to run. You just lied to Jason to scare him into doing what you wanted.
Yeah. I was walking out the door.
What? So he could stop you. That's the same game you always play. But see, he's blind to you. I'm not. You will always lie. You will always screw with somebody's emotions to get what you want. And right now, what you want is revenge on me.
Right. Because you're the victim. You always have been. You never wanted me, huh? You never married me. You never lied or tricked me or kept dragging me back. It was all Carly's fault. Just like that ride back from New York. You didn't mean to have sex with me. You were in a vulnerable position and I took advantage of you trying to take your kids from you.
Exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, you know what? So did you. And that's what you're so mad about, that your brand new shiny love with Kate didn't stop you from wanting me. Guess what, Sonny? You never will.